Texas Rangers now investigating the weekend death of a 29-year-old inmate at the Nueces County Jail Annex. According to Sheriff J.C. the inmate was discovered around 6 p.m. on Saturday by a correctional officer making his rounds. The male inmate had apparently strangled himself. There was no one else in the cell. The correctional officer immediately began CPR. The inmate was transported to Spahn Shoreline, where he was pronounced dead at 7 p.m. Sheriff Hooper says the inmate had been at the annex for 2 days on undisclosed multiple charges.